The art style of Halo 4 is phenomenal. Okay, let me explain. Yes, the new designs and most things are bad, like the elites and grunts turning into space monsters instead of unique aliens, and the complete butchering of the Pelican. What are they doing, my baby, man? It looks so good now, it's like shit. The Halo 4 to 5 designs have many faults, but something I feel that isn't awful, something downright beautiful, is Requiem. From when you first walk out at the Dawn's crash site and see those floating pillars in the air, the space filled with beautiful clouds, the sky is covered in a gray metallic ball. Like a prison containing this beautiful planet. The beauty of Requiem, its art style, its aesthetic, it's unique, different from the Forerunner structures of old, and it's simply phenomenal. Requiem, a shield world constructed by the Didact during the human Forerunner War years before the Flood. So this ball of metal and rock was shaped and formed by the Forerunners at the height of their power, unlike the Halos, which were made centuries into a brutal conflict as a last-ditch effort. This was made as a palace, a place where the Forerunners could meet and live, a place of beauty, where no corners were cut. Everything was made to be grand and luxurious. And that's something 343 did amazing with its aesthetic of Halo 4. Its grandness. The grandness of Halo 4 is stunning, which can best be seen at the UNSC Infinity when it first crashed onto Requiem. The Infinity is my favorite ship in the entire series. This gargantuan juggernaut of a ship, almost 6 kilometers in length, which dwarfs any UNSC ship seen in the franchise before it. It was built as an ark for humanity, in case the War of the Covenant ended in defeat, and Earth was destroyed. And in that case, humanity would survive on the Infinity as it hid in the infinite space. This ship, an ark to save the few thousands that would be left of humanity. A similar purpose for what Requiem and other shield worlds like it came. Structures representing the power and ego of the Forerunners scattered the surface, building interiors stretching for miles, almost appearing as if disappearing in the darkness. Towers reaching the skies, the air and ground filled with metal skyscrapers, showing the sheer dominance of Forerunner power. Infinite Hall was meant for thousands of Forerunners, now left abandoned. The only living things here are the Covenant scavenging for relics of the dead gods, as the ancient protectors, the Prometheans, literal knights and guard dogs, protect important sites, millions of years after the creators disappeared.
Look out! Well, he's just a ray of sunshine, isn't he?
The interiors of these structures, unlike anything seen in the games beforehand, rooms that stretch into the dark abyss, layers of metal and substructures piled on top of another, and the lighting. The lighting here is beautiful. Take this room, my favorite in the whole game. It's just a control room for the aerial cannons, yet it's lit phenomenally. The blue lights of the pillars and highlight bridge, illuminating the room, the orange control panel, a beautiful contrast to cool blue, showing what the important objective is, as its warm colors attract the eyes to it. Rooms like this are common on Requiem, and they're all beautiful. The planet the metal shield surrounds is beautiful. Lush green jungles filled with life, the branches slowly growing over Forerunner structures, sand orange ravine deserts, red mountains that are sparks of life, protected by massive autocannons.
Pelicans, fall back.
Pelicans down!
Simple biomes surrounding Forerunner facilities, the planet slowly reclaiming the land once took by it forever ago. This place is a simple slice of heaven, meant to be protected, preserved from the activation of the rings, a planet with the purpose of safeguarding its species, which it does, but only in the darkest, most central point of it. This world originally was meant to be a safe haven, but after certain events long ago, it became a jail, a tomb for the Didact, his own project turned into his personal prison. While the outside of the planet was meant to be lived in, the levels below were meant for maintenance and control, layers and layers of cold blue steel and broken grey rocks, and even molten metal. The core of Requiem is a beautiful sight. This inner sphere, lights beaming and stretching across the sides, meeting up with the towers, those said towers emitting lasers pointing towards the center, the true core of Requiem, the Didact's cryptum, a ball of black metal and orange lights, a dominating orb of power and might. This tomb belongs to someone of strength, and when he is awoken from his eternal sleep, everyone understands his presence and kneels before an old god. The Didact himself, similar in style to humans, but different, alien, aggressive. His armor worn like a warrior king, the mask similar to a metal skull, a way to spread fear into his inferiors, his cryptum acting as a birthing place for his deity, the surrounding areas built like a worshipping site. Every part of it looking towards this eternal elder. The design of the Didact and his ship, the Manos approach, are phenomenal. They show and represent the military might of an empire that is seen as gods by hundreds of billions of others in the galaxy. And as the mantle leaves the shield world, it shows the Forerunners have returned to the galactic stage, that they are here to fight. But as seen in the gameplay story of Halo 5, wasn't handled the best. But from the view of Halo 4, this military ship leaving the safe haven to the infinite darkness of space, the red lights showing the incoming threat this Forerunner warrior brings to space, a new age for the galaxy. I said the art direction is done pretty damn phenomenally here. Its intent was done correctly. Sadly, the execution of it wasn't done so well. Halo 4 is beautiful. It just straight up is. Take this area for example. I already mentioned my favorite realm. This is my favorite location in the game. The last place we visit on Requiem. Floating pillars of Forerunner metal stretching to the sky, similar in appearance to the first true sight we saw after we left the crash site. But instead of the bright blue, there's a setting sun bathing the sky in a warm orange. The clouds below, showing just the sheer size of this planet, large enough to have its own atmosphere and artificial sun. These pillars surrounding the Didact's cryptum, as if it's a ritual or holy site. The covetous ships surrounding this area, ready to worship this god. It's all beautiful, as if it was built this way, to be stared at, which to be fair, it was. This is a video game after all, it was handcrafted. But from the end of universe point of view, it was always made to be looked at in awe. This planet, Requiem, was a shield world of protection and harmony, an isolated slice of the galaxy. Its structure is grand, beautiful, and unique, built at the height of an empire's power. Interiors filled with warriors and protectors. It's all simply amazing. And while Halo 4 and 343 have their problems with gameplay and artistic designs, something that can't be denied is that Requiem is beautiful, and that I, personally, find it phenomenal.